Hi, everybody who's joining. My name's Kathy Young, and we're going to be doing Qigong for the first 45 minutes. And we're going to be doing the 8 pieces of brocade, the standing set. After that, from 7 o'clock to 8:30, we're going to be doing Tai Chi, introduction to Tai Chi, or just in general, how to move according to Tai Chi. Okay. So I use visual feedback, so every time if I say you're with me, just give me a hands up. Yay. Good. Okay. Nice. And raise your hand if you have done Qigong before. Have you done Qigong before? Yes. Okay. Good. And everybody who's new to it, give me a what's up emoji like this. Okay. All right. Nice. So I'm gonna sit up. So this is still a new setup for me. Okay. So 8 pieces of brocade is a very old set of Qigong practice. And what it is really 8 simple, easy exercises that you can do just in your own room, your own living room while you're watching TV, just in front of this computer, so that it's really relaxing and it gets your body moving, especially for all of us who are cooped up at home or behind a computer. This is a nice way to start moving our body. Okay. So again, let me see your hands up. Good. Okay. So just to start off, so I'm a Chinese medicine practitioner, and I also teach Tai Chi and Qigong. I grew up learning martial arts. So just to start you off, to give you an idea what Chinese medicine is, we do acupuncture, herbal medicine, Tuina massage, Qigong, and basically lifestyle advice. So any kind of diet therapy or just regulating how the best way to stay healthy according to Chinese medicine. Okay. So just to get you an idea, everybody touch under your armpit. This is where your heart channel, the energy starts. Okay. So heart energy, every time you have some warmth and you want to share it, you raise your hand and you say, yes, I'm so happy. Say, we won, I'm so happy. Or you say, high five. This is all your heart energy coming out from under the armpit. And when you're too hot, that's when the heart starts sweating. That's when you feel hot and sweaty under the armpit. So let's trace that heart channel. Let's just touch under your armpit. And I want you to follow your hand all the way to your palm and to the inner part of your pinky. Good. Okay, and then give me your other side. Give me a high five. Good. Yes. And then lift up your arm, touch under your armpit. Tell yourself this is where your heart energy begins. Good. Say, when I'm happy and I know it, I'm going to raise my hand, lift it up nice and high, shake out my hands. Okay, so touch under your armpit, trace it to your palm, and then touch inside your pinky. Good. So when your heart channel ends here on your inner part of your pinky, I want you to interlock your pinkies and make a promise from your heart to always take care of your heart. Okay. Can everybody say that? I promise from my heart, I will always take care of my heart. Good. I give you a thumbs up. That's from my lung channel, okay? Because when I'm inspired, I take a deep breath. Everybody take a deep breath with me. Just release all tension from the day. Give me a thumbs up. Take a deep breath. Say, I'm inspired. Take a deep breath. Okay, that feels good. Let's do one more time and go deeper just to let go all that tension, any kind of stresses you had during the day, throughout the month, throughout the whole year. Let's take that 2 thumbs up, inspiration from our lungs. Take a deep breath, inhale. And exhale. Good. Yay. And if you're happy and you know it, give me a thumbs up. Give me a high five. Okay. And give me a pinky promise. Say, we're going to have a lot of fun today. All right. Yay. Okay. So let's begin by, I want to introduce you to your organ house. What do I mean? In your body, what keeps you healthy and what makes you start going towards sickness is all the balance in this house. all your organs, imagine they are people living inside a house. So can everybody put one hand across the lowest part of your chest? Good, that's your diaphragm area. And touch your belly button. Put another hand across your belly button. Good. So these are 3 levels of your house. Imagine this we call in Chinese medicine, we call it the triple burner. So that means imagine this like 3 levels of an oven. Chinese medicine looks at this as an organ because it looks at the function of all your house, all your organs. So I'm going to introduce you to each one of these organs. Can everybody touch from your upper hand all the way up to your chest? Okay. This here, can you say, this is my attic? This is the attic of my house. Good. Say, this is the attic. And when it's summer, when it's hot out, heat always goes up. Can you make a heat fire? Fire always goes up. So fire always goes into our attic. So when we get hot, it goes to here. Everybody touch your heart. Good. Can you feel it beating? Yeah, still good. You're alive. I'm good. You're with me. All right. Now take 2 hands, touch your lungs. Okay, they also live in the attic. Take a deep breath and remember your lungs live in your attic. Good. Take another deep breath. Say, my lungs live in my attic. Deep breath. Good. Now, in Chinese medicine, we say your heart is the fire element. Okay? And we say the lungs are a metal element. So anytime if you're feeling too hot, everybody make fire again. Say, I'm feeling too hot. That fire is coming up, up. And that fire is going to make the heartbeat too fast. So can you make a fast heartbeat? So anytime there's too much fire, this is when in Chinese medicine we say too much yang. In the West, we say yang, Y-A-N-G. We have the yin-yang principle or yin-yang principle. And basically what it is, think of yang like your fire. You need some heat in your body to keep things moving, to keep things awake, to keep things alive. So everybody feel that heat. You need a little bit in your heart and a little bit in your lungs. When it's too much, everybody make fire going to your head. Boom. Fire in the head. What happens when there's fire in the head? Well, this is when we have high blood pressure. For example, imagine this is a pot of boiling water and it's boiling. So everybody, can you make like in the cartoons, when somebody's so full of fire, it explodes from on top of their head. So everybody, hot fire out of the top of your head. That's high blood pressure, hot, out of your ears. Boom. Good. Out of your eyes, too much heat. Boom. Out of your breath, smelly breath. Whew. That's all too much heat. Okay? Make fire again. Everybody make fire. What color is fire? Red. Good. Orange. Yes. And yellow. Good. So anytime you see signs of too much red, too much orange, or too much yellow, these are signs that there's too much heat in your body. And that all shows on your face. For example, it shows as acne, red dots on your face. It shows as red eyes. Yeah. It shows as cold sores, red things around your mouth. These are all signs of too much heat. Can everybody make fire with me again? Say, this is too much yang or too much yang. Okay, I'm Kathy Yang, but I'm not this kind of yang. Good, fire. So my theory is when somebody has too much heat, this makes them feel anxious because fire always keeps things moving. What we need to balance the anxiety or nervousness is what we call yin. Yin, I want you to think of it like water. Okay, so everybody, we're going to make water. Everybody rain into your own home. Make some rain again. And then you can add the sound effects. That helps as well. Rain. Good. Can you feel how it brings the energy down? Water always has a downward energy. Think of rain. Think of a waterfall. Think of a leaky roof. That's water always coming down. Okay? So when we have a balance of the water and the fire, we have what's called a good circulation. So everybody take your left hand and I want you to make it fire. Good, fire. And I want you to make your right hand, make it water. Coming down. Fire going up. Good, and exchange. Fire and water. Fire and water. Good, fire and water. Oh, let's imagine like we put too much fire in our body. What things are too much fire? Let's imagine somebody eats a lot of spicy foods. Let's make that fire go up. Let's say somebody drinks beer, they like wine. Let's make that fire go up a little more. Hey, let's say somebody likes nuts. Nuts are oil. Oil with fire, that makes more fire. Oh, too much fire, too much fire. That water's starting to go down. Good. That means when it's too low, that water's too low, things start drying up in our body. Imagine in the earth, when it's too dry, we start seeing things crack. Like the earth, the soil starts cracking, just like a desert. In our body, what we see, for example, like wrinkles, these are cracks. On our tongue, where we diagnose in Chinese medicine, we see cracks. We see the roots of the hair. Imagine these are the roots of the plant. They start falling out because it's all too dry, too much heat. Can everybody make fire again? Too much heat? Good. So what do we need to balance that? For example, let's add some salad. Let's cool that down, some salad. Good. Let's put in a nice cool cucumber, some watermelon, some celery. Oh, let's put in some carrots, cabbage. Oh, that fire, we're nice and cool, cool as a cucumber. Good. So that gives you an introduction that we need always a balance of yin and yang. The water, the cooling, and yang, the fire, the heat. One more time, fire again, and water. Good, and the fire, and water. Good. So for example, somebody who has high blood pressure, that's a lot of heat coming up. And something very simple to help high blood pressure is eating a more vegetarian diet, like salads, it's nice and cool. Things with fiber, nice and cool. Okay, so that's one way you can balance it. The other way is we can do Qigong. Okay, so before we get into the Qigong, I just want to introduce you to the rest of your organ house. Everybody with me? Can you feel here, your diaphragm? Everything above here, can you make a house? This is your attic. Yeah. Fire or heat always goes up to the attic, and it's the hottest place in your house. Good. So can we come down? Everybody hand across, hand on your belly button area. This here is the middle of your house. Everybody put your hand on your stomach. Can you feel this is the kitchen of your house? Okay. Can everybody say, this is the kitchen of my house. Yes, good. So this kitchen has to be working very properly in order for you to digest and break down all your food into the nutrients, the qi, the energy, and blood that you need. And again, you need a good balance in the digestive system for more energy, that's qi in Chinese culture, qi and blood. Okay, so everybody touch again your kitchen. Say, I need more qi and more blood. I need more qi and more blood. Good. Warm it up nice and well. You need a kitchen that's nice and warm. Good. So we're going to take your hands to what's called your spleen or pancreas. So this is going to be on your left side of your body, from your stomach, come over to your left. So on your mirror, this is your spleen. So spleen and stomach, keep rubbing both. They work together. Okay? Spleen and stomach, we say, is the element of earth. So the element of earth likes to be warm. So these are people who prefer warm foods. For example, cooked foods, coffee, meat, nuts, alcohol. This all helps the spleen warm up. Ginger, that's another nice one. Okay, good. And look at here. Let's go over to the next door neighbor, all the way on your right side. Okay, all the way on your right. This is your liver. Everybody touch your liver. Okay, your liver, and next to it, make a very small fist. Put it right next to the liver. Liver and gallbladder. Liver and gallbladder. Good. These are your wood element. Okay. Wood, I want you to think of the trees. Trees. So imagine if your personality is like a tree, it needs to grow and it needs to be rooted. Okay. For the liver to be happy, just like trees, they like to be more cooler, on the cooler side. So everybody touch liver and gallbladder. Can you say liver and gallbladder like cooler foods? Good. Liver and gallbladder, they like cooler foods. So this means anything that's green color. So that means celery, cucumber, lettuce. These are all green foods. More is like parsley, broccoli, and you have kale. One time somebody asked me, what about green beer? Yeah, you just had St. Patrick's Day. Some people had green beer. I was watching Bob's Burger. They had a green burger. No, this is not good for your liver. It has to be a natural green. Okay, good. Can you feel this side of your body? They like things cooler. On your left, this side of your body likes things warmer. So these are neighbors. They're always fighting for the thermostat. Your liver says, I want it cooler, and it turns it down. Your spleen says, it's too cold, and it turns up the heat. And then liver says, it's too hot, it turns it back down. So for example, you say, I feel like eating some ice cream. And your liver says, ooh, that feels good, that's nice and cool. But your spleen, come back here, says, oh, that's too cold, that's too cold. Give me something warm. I want something like ginger tea. I want some more coffee. I want maybe even alcohol to warm it up. Okay? So these is your middle floor. Everybody touch your belly button. Good. So again, kitchen, attic. Everybody, attic. Good. Kitchen. Good. Touch your belly button. And basement. Good. So basement, if water always comes down, like a leaky roof, imagine water collects most down here. These are your organs that help process all the water out. Water is always cleansing, and it goes out through your urine. Everybody go out through your urine and through your bowels. Good. So we have small intestine, large intestine, bladder, and in our back, everybody put your 2 hands on your back. This is your kidneys. Okay. These are all elements that help, all the organs that help with your basement. It cleanses everything out. Okay. So everything, in order for you to be healthy, all of these organs, they live in the same house. They have to always get along. Okay. So let's begin the 8 pieces of brocade. These exercises are so good for balancing all of these organs, all of this house. Ready to begin? Give me a hands up if you need any. Yes. Before we begin, let's just grab a quick drink of water and then come back. Okay. While you're waiting, just shake it out. Shake out your body. Okay. Shake it out. Always use your knees and use your shoulders. Bounce up and down. Shake it up. Any tension, just shake it up. Shake it up. Good. And this is the best form of dancing. Go up and down, up and down. Good. And just swing your arms a little bit. Loosen up. Good. Okay. So just to review, anything that we are using our arms, it's going to be working our heart area and our lungs. Wave your hands for a second. Good. And then touch your heart and your lungs. Good. Anything that we're going to bend, everybody bend, that's going to help your kidneys come up and bend. That's helping your kidneys in the back. Good. Anytime we're going to do a split, this is helping your spleen on the left and split the other side, helping your liver on the right. Good. Anytime you squat down your legs, this helps your stomach, your gallbladder, and your bladder. These are very long organ channels. And what I mean by channel, these organs living in your house are main stations, like train stations. Your hands and your feet are like the lines of that subway station. So for example, the heart is your station. When you trace from under your armpit to your pinky, this is the red line. Because we say heart is fire, this is the red line. Other side, touch under your heart. Say your heart is the main station, and this is the red line. Good. Okay, so shake it out again. Let me just move the chair. Okay, so for this first piece, it's called double hands holding the heaven. We're going to have our feet shoulder width apart, hands interlocked. Open your lower back and your chest. Inhale as you come up. Stretch out your whole torso. This is opening all your triple burner, all your organ house. And deep breathe and relax. And turn side to side. And coming down, inhale, exhale. Two hands together again. Inhale, interlock. Lower back opens. Open that chest. Exhale and stretch up as high as you can. And turn side to side. And coming back down, inhale, exhale. Very good. Two more times together, hands interlocked. Lower back opens. Open up that chest. Inhale, stretch up as high as you can. And exhale. And turn side to side. Try to get a deep stretch. Good, and then coming back to center. Inhale. Exhale. Let's go one more time together. Inhale, interlock the hands. Open the lower back, chest, as high as you can go. You're opening your triple burner, your whole organ house. And this one, let's do a variation. Instead of turning, we're going to bend. And other side. And I can use my hand to grab my other hand. And I can add a deeper pull. And use my hand to grab the other hand, other side. And coming back, inhale from the center, coming down through your top, and exhale. Good. Now repeat 4 times on your own pace. Breath. Last time. Inhale deeply. Open the lower back. Opening all your triple burner. And turn at your own pace. Or you can bend if you want. Good. So what you'll see is what I did. I come up with variations that make sense for my own body. The standard is just double hands holding up the heaven. And the goal is just to open the triple burner, your organ house. You can change any direction, any angle that feels good for your own body. Everybody good? Give me a thumbs up. Yay. Let me grab a quick drink of water. If you need some, feel free to just drink. I'm checking on the time. Good. Okay, shake it out of your back. Okay, for the next one, we're going to squat a little lower. So have your feet, fists apart from your shoulder, so wider. So if I had to move the screen so you can see it, gently squatting down my knees. Okay. Squatting down the knees strengthens your knees, strengthens your thighs, holding up your strength of your upper body. This one is called left and right open the bow. So imagine like you're going to shoot a hawk. You're going to inhale, come up to the chest, pull on the bow and arrow, and aim with what's called your third eye. Third eye is between your eyebrows, and it gives you more concentration. Good. Inhale coming in. Exhale coming down. Inhale, open that lower back up to your chest. From your chest, open that bow and aim like you're going to shoot a hawk. And inhale coming back in. Exhale coming down. Inhale, open the lower back from your chest. Exhale. So my backhand elbow is straight, flat across, and my other hand pointing forward, also straight. Good. And then coming in to the center, opening the lower back. Exhale, straighten the back. And then chest in, open the lower back. From your chest, open that bow. Or open the bow and shoot the hawk. So try to imagine if the hawk is moving and you have to move to follow the hawk in order to shoot. And what you're doing is you're opening your lungs in different areas. So for anybody who has lung issues or breast cancer, anything with upper body, by changing the angle, you're helping to circulate that part of the body. Coming back to center, let's just change directly to the other side. Inhale deeply. Exhale. And change that angle. Following the hawk, and squeezing one side, stretching the other. Coming back to center, inhale. Exhale. Inhale again 2 more times at your own pace and change any angle that you want. Change sides when you're ready. Coming back to center. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, for the next one, we're going to stand up a little bit more. So I'm going to just adjust the screen. Okay. Tell me, which side is your liver? Everybody put your hand on your liver. Good. This is a wood. Everybody take your left hand, put it on the spleen, pancreas on your left. So I'm putting my hand right above the rib, on top of the rib. Good. So spleen is the earth. The wood and the earth have to balance. So the next one is called separating heaven and earth. We're going to make like a sandwich. Palms face each other. Lift up one hand. Opening. So right now we're all opening our spleen side. And exhale. So my hand above, I'm slightly bending the wrist to create a slight tension. Inhale coming in. Exhale coming up. Now you're opening your liver. This is very important for any type of anger. Liver is responsible for the emotion of anger. Anytime you feel stress, impatience, irritability, frustration, this is all your liver. Inhale coming back in. Exhale coming up, separating heaven and earth. Inhale again, coming in. Change sides, separating heaven and earth. Good. And then let's switch for the next one. Let's lift it up nice and high. Elbow up, pushing the wrist down and up. As we come down, we're going to be doing what's called a healing sound. Healing sound for the spleen creates a vibration that can open up stagnation. For the spleen is a hu sound, H-U. So imagine like when your hands are cold and you go, and when the spleen likes it warm, coming down, we use the hu sound. Other side, coming up. For your liver is the Shi sound. In Chinese it's spelled X-U, but in the West we have a S-H-U sound. Just like you want to tell a child to be quiet. Good. And then Shi coming down. Inhale, other side. Hu coming down. Other side, liver up, right hand up. Shi coming down. Inhale coming up, other side. Hu sound coming down. And one more time for the liver, Shi sound. Shi coming down. And try one time on your own. Hu for the spleen, Shi for the liver. Good. And going into number 4, we're just going to simply turn our neck side to side. We're opening up any tension that's in our neck area. First form, we're going to put our hands in front. The lungs are nice and soft. And I want you to turn left and right 2 times each side. First to your left, inhale, exhale. Other side, inhale, exhale. Inhale again, other side. Exhale, coming back. Inhale to your right. Exhale, coming back. Do one more time on your own. Inhale. Exhale, coming back. Inhale, turn to the side. Exhale, coming back. And then we're changing positions, hands on the hip. Still same movement, but we're turning the neck now. Hands on our side. Try to use your shoulders to go opposite direction as your neck. One more time, other side. And one more time, other side. Coming back to center. Remember to do all these exercises for the neck. Anybody who has insomnia, any issues going to the head like migraine, high blood pressure, any tension that's stored in the neck. One more time, with this intention in mind, opening everything going to the head, and coming back. One more time, other side. And coming back. And then one more variation, 2 hands. Now we're putting it right on our kidneys. To find the kidneys, try to feel your waistline. So feeling where your lowest rib point on the side is. And then turn all the way to the back, this area. So we're putting 2 hands flat on the back. And we're doing the same thing, turning our head and our neck side to side. Other side. Again. One more time on your own. And other side. Good, and then coming back. Good. So the neck exercises are good for anybody who wants to balance the mind, any kind of emotions that get stuck in our mind. Okay? So I'm watching the time. So I'm going to transition to Tai Chi class. For anybody who can't stay, just I want to show you the last 4. We have, this is called swing your head and wag the tail. So what you would do, you swing your head and stretch to the left, swing your head and your tail, swing to the right. And you would sway again and sway again. And can you feel that lower back being opened? This is very good for the kidneys. Okay, so that's number 5, called swing the head and wag your tail. Good. Number 6 would be 2 hands holding the feet. So just like holding the heaven, but now you come down and you would grab right under your feet. And you would slide up and you would repeat again and hold your feet. Good. Let me just check, I've got a message. Okay, so finishing up, last 2 would be screwing the fist. So imagine you screw your fist palm up and you turn it last second over. So it's called screwing the fist because screwing penetrates and you're penetrating with your mind. Screwing, punching the fist with angry eyes or glaring eyes. This is a healthy outlet because sometimes we have anger and frustration and we don't know where to put it. This exercise is very good. Putting hands by the waist, inhale, exhale. Inhale, coming back to the waist, and screw the fists. Glaring eyes. Inhale, screwing the fist other side, and punch. And last time, back to the waist, and punch. Good. So that one is called screwing the fist with fiery eyes, glaring eyes, or angry eyes. The last one is so simple, it's called 7 bounces of your heel, and 100 illnesses disappear. So simple as lifting up your heels, coming up, and gently bouncing down. So you only want a very light bounce so you don't shake up to your head. Inhale and drop down. Just like you would jump up and down, because jumping is a little healthy, coming up and down. Good. So we would have 3 variations, just like number 4. Hands in the front for the lungs. You would do 7 bounces. And then you would put hands on your waist, 7 bounces of the heel. Good. Then you would do hands on your kidneys. On the lower back, 7 bounces again. Good. Okay, so that's the 8. And next time I'll try to increase the time for Qigong so that we have more time, because I like to talk too much and like to share you a lot of the theory of Chinese medicine. It's so important, in my opinion, for you to understand why these exercises are important and why you don't really need just these exercises. You can simply just stretch to help your own organ, and you can squeeze, massage it to help your own organ. So it's as simple as just movement.